Hello, welcome to this first year co-op information session for students in the BBA Financial Math and BBA Computer Science program at Laurier. My name is Teresa McLaughlin, and I am a co-op consultant here at Laurier. Part of my role is supporting our double degree co-op programs. The co-op program for students in BBA Financial Math and BBA Computer Science double degree programs is an optional component to add on to your degree. While most students do wish to participate in co-op, you can elect not to and still graduate in these double degree programs. Participation in co-op allows students to gain hands-on experience to complement your studies. If you are in the BBA Financial Math program, you can gain 12 months of practical experience through 3 work terms. And if you are in the BBA Computer Science program, you can gain 12 to 16 months of experience through 3 or 4 work terms. Co-op students at Laurier are given personal attention by a consultant who will support you both during your job search and during your work term. If you are entering year 2 of your double degree program this fall, and you opt to participate in co-op, your first work term will be spring 2026. Students are also enrolled in the co-op fundamentals course, which provides academic credit. There are many benefits to participating in co-op. Students have the opportunity to investigate different career opportunities and apply theory from class in real-world work environment. Students are able to assess and develop work-related skills and acquire job search skills. Through participation in the speaker series module of the fundamentals course, and while on work term, students have the ability to network and develop industry contacts. And in addition to obtaining professional work experience, all co-op jobs are paid, which will help finance your education. There are some realities to consider with co-op. There is a financial commitment to participation in co-op. Co-op students pay fees, which I will discuss in more detail shortly. And while employment rates for co-op students at Laurier have remained high over the past few years, the economy can change at any time, which can make securing employment challenging. Many students will need to relocate for their work terms. As we'll see later, many students secure roles in the GTA. And because students will be off campus on work terms during typical study terms, participation in extracurricular activities may be limited. Co-op students are not allowed to request vacation time while they're on a work term. And finally, co-op will add to your workload, both through participation in the co-op fundamentals course, as well as in the recruiting process for each work term. All students in the BBA Financial Math and BBA Computer Science program follow the sequence as outlined on this slide. Students will complete their first work term in the spring after second year, their second work term the next winter, and their third work term the following fall. Students in the BBA Computer Science program have the option of completing a 4th work term the fall after 4th year. These double degree programs are highly structured, and varied sequences outside of extenuating circumstances are not approved. As noted, students will pay their co-op fees in the terms prior to their work term. Students in the BBA Financial Math will pay fees 4 times, and BBA Computer Science students who choose a 4th work term will pay fees 5 times. While BBA Financial Math and BBA Computer Science students who are entering year 2 in the fall and indicate their interest to participate in co-op are automatically admitted to co-op, the process to secure employment is competitive. You will be provided with more detailed information on each step of the process through the co-op fundamentals course, but here's a brief overview. At the beginning of the recruiting cycle, jobs are posted through our online system called Navigator. Students review the options and apply to those jobs that interest them. Employers then review student applications, which will usually include a cover letter, resume, and their transcript, and the employer will decide who they would like to interview. During the primary round of recruiting, job offers are managed through the rank match process. Students will attend a module in the Co-op Fundamentals course that clearly outlines this process in the fall. And then in addition to applying to jobs through Navigator, students are strongly encouraged to conduct a personal job search. This slide provides a quick outline of the timing of co-op activities. As I mentioned, co-op is not mandatory for the BBA Financial Math or BBA Computer Science program. So students must indicate their intention to participate by applying on Navigator by the deadline to do so, which is September 5th, 2025. Those students who are progressing academically into year 2 of their double degree program and indicate their intent to participate in co-op by applying through Navigator will be admitted to co-op in early October. Admitted students will be invited to a co-op information session in October, which will be the first of many modules offered through the Co-op Fundamentals course. Through October, you will also participate in resume and cover letter sessions. In November, students will complete the job search module and submit their resumes and cover letters for review. Students interested in pursuing accounting jobs through the early CPA recruiting round will complete the interview module and begin applying to accounting jobs. In December and early January, students who are pursuing accounting through the early round will attend interviews, while students who are not participating in the early accounting round will begin applying for jobs mid-January. Interviews for the primary round will begin in late January through early February, followed by the continuous round of recruiting. Students will attend a work term preparation module in March and will continue to apply to jobs through the last day to begin employment in the spring term. This chart shows the many functional areas BBA Financial Math double degree students worked in for their first work term last summer. As a quick snapshot, you can see that many students pursue jobs that are often a mix between their 2 academic fields with roles in accounting, finance, and business analytics. And here you can see that there are a variety of jobs that students in the BBA Financial Math program have done while on their work term. This chart shows the many types of jobs the BBA Computer Science double degree students worked in their first work term last summer. Many students in this program will pursue technical roles, including software development, IT support, and programming, while others will pursue jobs in the functional areas of business, and some will work in fields that blend both programs. Particularly popular are product and project management type of roles. Then here's a snapshot of some of the job titles BBA computer science students have worked in and their employers. Employers from a variety of industries hire Laurier double degree students, including technology, banking, accounting, consumer packaged goods, consulting, and insurance. In terms of job location, as you can see from this chart, more than half of the co-op students will work in the GTA. Many students will work in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, and Guelph area, and to a lesser extent, some students will work fully remote roles or in other areas of Ontario. I mentioned earlier that all co-op terms are paid opportunities that can help finance your education. This chart shows the average salary scales for the first work term students across several industries, including government, financial institutions, accounting, capital markets, and technology. It is always important to note that salaries vary by industry, the location of the role, as well as the qualifications of the candidate. Admission to the BBA Financial Math and BBA Computer Science double degree program is automatic for those students progressing into year 2 of the double degree program in the fall. However, in order to participate in co-op, students must indicate their intention to do so by applying to co-op in Navigator by September 5th, 2025. This is the only point of entry to co-op, so be sure not to miss this deadline. We will be receiving applications in March through to September 5th, and applying in Navigator is as simple as selecting co-op on the left-hand side, then select Apply to Co-op Program, pick your double degree program. If anything changes in your status between your application and September 5th, you're welcome to reach out, but it's better to apply early so you don't forget. Our co-op policies and requirements are outlined in the co-op admission conditions, which students agree to upon admission to co-op, as well as in the co-op fundamentals course. I will highlight a few of these important policies now. Students must be available during the primary rank match round of recruiting for interviews on campus, as some employers do choose to interview in person. Students must accept any position they secure through the rank match process. If you apply to jobs in the rank match process, you are committing yourself to the outcome of that process. And students are required to participate fully in the co-op fundamentals course, the job posting process, work term visits, and work term reports, as well as back to campus meetings. Please be sure that you are using your Laurier email account and checking it regularly for messages, as this is the primary form of communication by the co-op office. Please refrain from helping students who are not in the Laurier co-op program obtain access to co-op job postings. It is very important to note that co-op students must always be enrolled in full-time studies, which is at least 4 courses, each designated study term, in order to be eligible for co-op. Students should be aware not to get too far ahead in their studies such that you do not have a full-time course load remaining toward the end of your sequence. You must maintain that full-time status. Again, as mentioned, if you are proceeding to year 2 of your double degree program this fall, and you indicate your intention to participate in co-op by applying through Navigator by September 5th, you will be admitted to co-op. It's very important to note, though, that if you change programs, this will affect your co-op status. The only point of entry for co-op is the beginning of second year. Students who have withdrawn or who have been removed from the double degree program and who register for the single degree BBA program at Laurier may not continue in co-op unless they are successful in the competitive admission process at the beginning of second year. This is outlined in the applicable sections of the academic calendar. If you plan to transfer to a single degree program other than the BBA program, you should consult with the co-op office about your eligibility to continue in co-op. Your eligibility for a reversal of your co-op fee depends on the timing of your withdrawal. Information regarding fees and refunds is available on our website. You may be wondering how you can prepare now for recruiting for your first work term. We strongly encourage you to participate in activities that will help build your resume for the competitive co-op search process. As mentioned, this spring is an off term, so it's a great opportunity to secure work and volunteer experiences. Students are also highly encouraged to participate in extracurricular activities, especially in leadership roles. You can find many jobs posted to Laurier students for the summer on Navigator's career portal, as well as through job search sites like Indeed and LinkedIn, and directly on employers' websites. Going forward, if you have any questions at all regarding the double degree co-op programs, please contact me. There's my name, my email address available for you. Thank you so much for watching our information session, and we look forward to working with you soon.